Hey there, guys and gals, and hello, my friends. This is your host, Joe, Life with Yosef. And as we're driving out, I want to point out that little thing on the right where I arrowed. That's the dump. And I went to dump yesterday, and they came out. I was about halfway done, and they said, "Oh, that's not a working dump." I just said, you really don't have a sign. Now, I'm going to point out as I pull out, we're going to head north. We're going to turn left and head north back up to Interstate 8 at Gila Bend. But to the right here is when you drive by the plaza and then on south to Y, Oregon Pipe, and then Lukeville at the border. Now, after this scene, I'm going to cut in my footage, my bonus of footage. But I want to point out at the red building right here is the Mexican place that I just briefly talked about in the last one, and I'm going to go ahead and do an independent restaurant review because I went to their Google site and I saw pictures of the food that I ordered, and I'm going to do the same thing for a place that we ate at in the plaza. Hold on. It was called Fat Cactus at the plaza, and it turns out that the street view pictures are of the Mexican place that's in the red building. I looked at this and I thought, holy shit, look at that. So there you go. We're going to do 2 independent restaurant reviews, and you'll see them. Our next stop finds us in the city plaza of Ajo, Arizona, which is on the way to and from the Oregon Pipe National Monument, which was founded in 1937. The town's been here since 1850. This is a pretty spread out town along 85. Oh, there's the wind. I don't wait for 5 cars like the law says. If there's one car in back of me, when I can pull over safely and let them pass, I do. Good morning, officers. How's your day?
Oh, we're living the dream. How you doing?
You know, I am living the dream. Let me tell you, retired with income, 10-10 to that.
Where are we going next?
You know, I didn't catch it until editing, but right at the end of the last clip, the officer asked where I was going next, and maybe I watch too much YouTube auditing channels, but I don't think I was going to tell him. I just said something like, wherever the wind takes me, or some nonsense like that. So we'll see what's next. Moving up to Gila Bend, this is Holt Shell, or it used to be Holt Shell. It's Shell something. And I'm going to run some hand footage around the back, and I'm going to probably cut some bonus of footage in as well. So you'll see that, and we'll see what's next. Our first picture stop of the day finds us in back of Holt, what used to be Holt Shell. It's a Shell station still, and this used to be an RV park, for lack of a better word. It was pretty basic. It was gravel It was pedestals, and they had a shower house and a bathroom. Now, it's gone, but after this shot, I'm going to bonus footage in my 360 of when we stayed here. I want to say 2014. God, the tower's gone and everything. So here's our 360. We're in Gila Bend. We're about an hour out of our destination, which is Tacna. It's on Interstate 8 West. And we're gonna probably stop and get a little something to eat here, a little something for the boy. So we'll see what's next. It's the last day of March in 2014, and we're 2 months into the excursion here. We are in Gila Bend, Arizona, behind Holt Shell at the Holt Shell RV Park. This is a sharp little place. I kind of like it. And they're only charging us $13 a night because I've got Passport America. Now, that's as cheap as I'm ever gonna find, unless we're staying for free in the rest stop. And it's got full hookups. It doesn't have cable, but I hardly ever watch TV anymore anyway. We're gonna head to Oregon Cactus Pipe National Monument today, which is south of here on Arizona State 85. Back out on old US 80 right here. I stopped at Carl's and got something to eat, and the dude got his 9 chicken stars, and then we got on Interstate 8. There's really not a whole lot to see. Okay, moving ahead to taking off at Tacna. You're going to see me drive into the RV park, and it's nice here. Look at the interior roads are asphalt. That is sharp, and there are a lot of side-by-sides here. So now we're going to see the host steer us to our spot, and I got some hand footage, and we'll have a close. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that tail wag. I love you, buddy. Let me get back where I can get you. Look at him. Look at that tail wag. Are you the bestest boy? I love you, buddy. Freya, show him favor. Well, we're in Tacna, and we're at Copper Mountain RV Park. It's a nice day. You could hear Interstate 8. We're in Yuma County, Arizona. The train just went by a little second ago. We're going to step ahead here. Here's Jolene. There we go. Yeah, let's walk around here to get to the rest of the... There's a pilot here. The Garmin sent me on the other side of the freeway. I knew it was wrong, but I didn't want to overthink myself. And I knew it was here. I don't know what I'm thinking about, but there's really not hardly anything here. Even the grocery store was closed. Whether it's closed on Sunday or just closed, I don't know. But this is a nice little park. Look at the paved street. Oh, that's awesome. So you're probably, I'm going to sit down here. I didn't have my chair out. Hey, my friends, how you doing? Always an idiot with a camera. I'm only going to stay here one night. I found it difficult when I drove from Seligman to Lake Pleasant and went shopping too. It was just a really long day. So, I'm in no hurry. I've got nowhere to go. I don't answer to anyone. It's just me and dude. So I made reservations for a week at the KOA in Yuma. And then after that, I made reservations for 8 days oh God, it's a regional park in Mayflower County Park, which is just north of Blythe in Riverside County, California. Now the Dish and I stayed there on our first excursion out and about, and I suspect that when I get there, I'm going to cut in some bonus footage, but I'm certainly not going to do it now. So we've got the next 2 weeks, kind of sort of. I think after Blythe, I'm going to probably head back. I got some mail I need to take care of. I need to watch my money, and I need to start planning for the spring, summer, fall, whatever, however long I'm gone for Extravaganza. Well, if you see this, then this will be the close. So this is, as always, Joe, your host, Life with Yosef. Yule Extravaganza 25, Yule 25 Extravaganza number 6. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Thank you for those of you who wandered by from Nathan's Plug. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you. May Freya show you favor on the hunt, through our fields so soft and green, now and in the afterlife. Strength and honor. And we'll see you for the next one.